Everyone says that in today's time, AI is going to take over almost every job in the next decade. But I wonder if AI can wear coats, go into the labs, run PCR for us, or anything else? Well, hello everybody, this is me Asmita Saxena and welcome to Vidyadhara. I have studied biotechnology for 3 years and I am going to give you the whole truth about this field, the future, jobs, scope and salaries, especially in India. Now, I'm going to walk you through all these things step by step. So, stay with me till the end of the video, and I'm also going to offer some timestamps in the pinned comment or description so you can actually jump to the topic you're interested in seeing. The first topic is colleges. A lot of private colleges offer this course, and the reason that government colleges do not offer it is because of the expensive chemicals, the spectrophotometry, and other instrumentations. And it becomes a little tough for government universities to first get these instruments, then get them maintained. So, a list of private colleges that help you offer this course are going to be Amity. Amity has its campuses all across India, the famous being Noida, Gurgaon, Greater Noida. Other colleges can be JSS College, then Chandigarh University, LPU, or your Parul University. Let me tell you, all these colleges do not require an entrance test for you. So, if you have not, yet gotten admission in the government university, then you can definitely consider them as they have good values and also their ranking is really good. My personal experience on Amity has been shared on the video, so you can check it out. If you want me to cover any other university in detail, you can comment down. Other universities that offer this are going to be Jamia and Chanakya University. Now both of these universities actually require to write an entrance test. So of course admission into them is not easy and now might not even be possible. If we talk about the other two universities, then University of Hyderabad and VIT Vellore are a really good option for you. But let me emphasize on this that these universities do not offer a BSc alone but an integrated course, which makes it a 5-year course. So if we come to that, then people generally don't recommend you to do bachelor's and master's from the same university until and unless it is actually government recognized. Also, in the case of biotechnology, several government universities are going to offer you that. Plus, I do not feel that you should get yourself restrained in a 5-year course because many times it happens that after 3 years of biotechnology, your interest diverts to some other field. So it's very important to consider all this while making the right decision for your college. After covering the list of colleges, there are also many subjects that you have to study. All of you might believe that animal biotechnology or plant biotechnology is simply about the chapters that you have read in class 12th. But let me tell you the truth, it's not just that. Biotechnology offers a wide spectrum of subjects and you have to study them throughout. These subjects range from knowledge about cell membrane, cell structures and ultrastructure of cell in cell biology to studying about how to manipulate organisms to create substances or products that are useful for us in genetic engineering. Then there are also important subjects of bioinformatics and molecular biology. Let me first tell you a bit about bioinformatics as this is a growing but developing field. So, bioinformatics is a subject that integrates knowledge of mathematics, computer science and biology in a single field to make biology easier and simpler for us. The Human Genome Project that you studied? Yes, it is exactly related to it, as it helps us to understand the sequencing of all organisms. Now, coming over to the next topic is molecular biology. Molecular biology allows you to study how DNA undergoes replication, transcription and translation, but all at the molecular level. So do not lose your interest or hope if you're actually trying to study biotechnology, especially in India. The next topic is going to be the jobs that you can get as a biotechnologist. So let me tell you that the salary of a fresher who has just completed his bachelor's in biotechnology are not going to be fancy. So they range somewhere between 4 to 8 lakhs per annum. And if we talk about it, then most of the companies that allow you to work there are going to be related to clinical diagnostics, because in this field you can actually go into the jobs of a clinical analyst, then a lab record person who maintains the records, or a person who goes and checks the clinical values of all the tests that have been conducted there. The other jobs can be related to research. In this, your main work is going to be conducting research on the ongoing experiments and help get into the results of it. Furthermore, if we talk, then you can also dive into this job of pharmaceutical industry.
Pharmaceutical is one of the best jobs for biotechnologists because these fields are very interlinked. So let me tell you how. In pharmaceutical, there is an emphasis on the production of antibiotics and vaccines, and that is what biotechnologists do. In this field, you can actually go be a quality analyst or check about these qualities. So all of these jobs just come under biotechnology. But again, you need to be skilled, patient, and precise if you want to apply in these jobs as a fresher.
The other jobs profiles that you are actually ready for are going to be in food and agriculture. Now, you might believe that food and agriculture has a separate field for food technology. But let me tell you, a degree in biotechnology can help you get into this field not as easily as food tech. Because with a degree in biotechnology, you can be involved in the production of substances and products that have enhanced nutritional values. So, one field is this. You can also be engaged in production of disease-resistant plants that are actually good for our environment. Then, another field is going to be bioinformatics. Bioinformatics, as I told you, is a new and growing field, but it is gaining popularity in India and abroad. Bioinformaticians have the role of performing sequence analysis. Although there's a separate degree in masters that you can actually opt for if you want to study or pursue bioinformatics, a bachelor's in biotechnology also helps you because we all study this in one or the other semester at once. So this is a good degree.
Coming to the most favorite question of almost every Indian, the government jobs. Now, the government jobs, as fancy as they look, are not going to be simple. Most of them require you to complete a master's or gain some experience that can be ranging from 0 to 5 years. So my suggestion would be that don't run for government jobs because they first of all don't have a lot of vacancy. Secondly, they are not going to be as easy to get as the private jobs. Government jobs might offer you a good salary, but the skills and patience that you need there is not just something that is for everybody. So there's a loophole in everything. The major associations that you can be affiliated with are going to be again ICMR, DRDO, and AIMS. So you can actually have your hands in them only after you have gained certain level of experience. So you have to be very patient in your approach.
If we talk about the broad perspective, then many students or people want to work abroad. So countries such as Australia, Germany, USA, UK and Netherlands offer good degrees and good jobs in this field. This is because these countries are a hub for growing biotech culture. So all of them invite you and actually would like you to work there for the welfare. Many students after completing a bachelor's in biotechnology from India go to countries and study there, after which they can easily fetch good money from the jobs that they do. So my answer will be that if not in India, then definitely biotechnology will going to get you jobs abroad. The question that pops out in all of our minds when we are trying to study biotechnology is that if it's a dead field in India. My answer is no, it is not a dead field, as biotechnology supports many industries ranging from pharmaceutical, food and tech, and across different values such as diagnostics. But opportunities do not actually come to you. You have to build your resume, CV, and even your skills in order to be eligible for such a job. This is not a field where you can actually get jobs just by going there and giving them your degree. You have to study throughout these years and even after gaining your job, because in this field the advancements are just every day. Now all of you would want to ask me that I'm speaking so much about experiences while having a bachelor's degree. How is it possible? The truth is that during your bachelor's, you are actually offered some internships. And these internships are not always going to be private, but some of the important internships are published by IITs, IISER, NII, then NCBS, AIMS throughout the year so that you can get some experience there. These internships are quite limited as they are from the government sector. So you have to keep an eye on these notifications. They generally, gives these notifications around April to June, because this is the time where students are actually having their break, so they can study there. If we talk about the colleges, then most private colleges offer you good companies. They ask placement cells to come into the colleges, invite you to work there for 2 or 3 months so that you can gain some certifications. And if you are gaining some certifications, you can actually be a part of good companies like Biocon, Sun Pharma, Lupin, Zydus, Dr. Lal Path Labs, and the list is wide. So all I'm going to tell you is that just theoretical knowledge of what is biotechnology, what is cell biology is not going to fetch you a good job. You would need better degrees, you would need better certifications and skills in here. And all of this, if sums up, then you are ready for to face the real world in biotechnology.